Hey, this is Al McGee with your Entertainment Ticket Sports. I'm here with the world-famous Olympic winner and one of the best female boxers of all time, Claressa Shields. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Also, with two-time champion, now he's her trainer, John David Jackson. How you doing, brother?
Not too bad. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Well, Claressa, you're 5-0. You're getting ready to fight for the IBF Middleweight Championship in Detroit, right in your home state, outside of your hometown of Flint. Wow, that sounds exciting. 5-0. How you feel about that?
I feel great, and then I'm dropping down because I'm already the world champion at 168. So dropping down weight has been pretty interesting. You know, I'm at 167 pounds, and we got 4 more weeks left, so I feel good. And then to just be fighting for 2 more world titles for the IBF and the WBO is great. It's great. And then I hope to unify right after with Christina Hammer.
Wow, that's going to be a tough fight. Now, John David Jackson is your trainer. Now, Hanna Gabriel, she's 18-1-1. What do you know about her?
I've watched study films of her, and she's more of a mover. She uses her legs more than she uses her hands. So the interesting task would be for Claressa to cut the ring off and make her engage, make her fight. You know, she likes to be pretty and stylish, and in this fight here, she has to fight. So if she wants to win these belts, she's going to definitely have to fight, because Claressa's going to do what she does best, and, you know, hopefully just kind of dissect her a little bit and then knock her out.
Yeah, but Claressa, I've seen you fight, and you love to dominate from the first bell. Now, maybe that might work with this one. I'm sure it will, but what have you learned so far to prevent her from seeing everything that you got?
Well, nobody has really seen everything that I got. She's not good enough to see that. I'm going to go out there and use what I have to use to beat her, and whatever I don't have to use, they won't see. You know, people keep looking at my professional fights, but I'm like, I was amateur for 11 plus years, and I fought 78 fights, a record of 77-1. If I was that easy to beat, I'm quite sure that I would have more than 1 loss.
Right.
But I'm not, you know, and I have over 10 different ways that I know how to fight. And if I have to box her for the win, I will. If I have to fight her, I will. If I have to do both, I will. But I'm going to go out there and look good and come and bring back the belts to Flint.
Now, John, is this your first female boxer that you train?
No, it's not. It's not my first, but it's my first at this caliber, this high level, which is nice. But no, I've trained plenty of females in my time.
And also, what is good about Claressa that really interested you to say, I would love to train her?
It's a variety of things. You know, first of all, she brings a different. Let me say, you know, her attitude is different than most guys. You know, her passion's there for boxing, and she likes to hurt people in the ring. So I love that. You know, it's my challenge is just to make her more deliberate in her pursuit of her opponent. Break her opponent down nicely, you know, dissect her, and then knock her out. Don't just go out there for trying to knock her head off on the bell rings. You're going to get that. Trust me. That's what you do best. But, you know, make it more enjoyable for the fans. Break them down real nice. Make them make those sounds when you hit them in the stomach. Let them know, say, I'm here. You know, I'm here. I'll put some hurt on you. So, listen, she's an intelligent fighter, and she knows what to do. It's just my job. Listen, before she made me, she knew how to fight. She knew how to fight. So that's not the problem. My thing is to make her a better professional than she is now. All-around skills. And listen, when she fights, my thing is when the bell rings, I know what she's going to do. She's going to hurt somebody. Let's just be smart about how you hurt these people.
Yeah, I know you love to hurt people. I've seen you fight. I've seen you in many of your fights, the Olympics, then right after that, even with your professional level. Now, you're in the professional field now. How's that? How different is that compared to the Olympics being an amateur?
It's way different. I mean, like, the purse is more, you know, which is great. But I fight way less, you know, so I fight way less for more money. And it's a lot more exposure, you know.
Well, you need to fight more because we want to see you in the ring.
Well, if it was up to me, I would be fighting 6 to 7 times a year. But it's the girls who are in my weight class who are scared of me, who don't want to fight me, and I'll name them. We can go from Maricela Cornejo to Callie Reese to Raquel Miller to Alicia Napoleon, the girl who just won some world.
Yeah, I saw that on TV.
168. Yeah. She called me out right after she won the belt, so we were like, okay, we want to fight you next. And she was like, oh, no, I want to defend my title to someone else. Yeah. And it was just like, okay, well, keep my name out your mouth then.
Exactly. Not only you're a great athlete, also you work on social issues too. You from the city of Flint, which has a few bad issues. And right now, how do you feel about what's going on?
Well, with the water situation, I feel like it's gotten smallly, better a little bit. But to hear that the governor, Rick Snyder, said that he was cutting off the water distributions and all the pipes aren't fixed. And the pipes that they fixed were in majority of white areas, kind of makes me feel like, that they're targeting black areas once again. And that they need to be, before they cut off all the water distribution, they need to fix every last pipe. My mom, my sister, my brother, all of them still live in Flint, and they're still dealing with this water crisis. And I go back and see my sister, and her face is breaking out and dry because she has to shower in that water, has to use the water. I got nieces and nephews who got to deal with it. And it's like, why would you cut off the water distribution just because you guys fixed only a few pipes? It needs to be 100% fixed, because that's what you promised once this situation started. And it got started because of the governor didn't want to do the right thing at the beginning. He wanted to save money on whatever issue he wanted to save it on.
But neglect your neighborhood, neglect your city, and try to take money away from your people, right?
Right, and then, basically have us deal with this water. And the water also affects the brain, too. Lead slows down the brain thinking. And then they wonder why people in Flint are going crazy. Well, they've been drinking this water.
Well, you're very knowledgeable about that. Well, you live there, so you should know all of that.
Yeah, I do. And it's crazy because I was living at the Olympic Training Center, so I never had to deal with having to drink the water or have to shower with it. But when I go back home and visit, I see my family that is dealing with it, and my friends, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, I know that's very terrible. One more question for you, John David Jackson. Now, when you training her and you know that she's a very, very good fighter, what do you do to keep her more concentrated on the task ahead?
First of all, she understands what is ahead of her. So for me, the pleasure of that is not having to do that, really. We just get in the gym, and I don't force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. I just make her work on certain things. And the way I do it sometimes it's just repetitious. I work on certain things. That's going to make her better. I don't demand things from her to do, because she knows how to fight, and she has her style that she's comfortable with. Let me just help you make it become a better style for you and make you a better fighter at what you do best. There's no problem, because why force her to be something that she doesn't want to be?
Right.
She likes hurt. She likes to put hurt on people, so let's put the hurt on them.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. You like David? You like John David Jackson so far?
Yeah, he's cool. He's not overbearing. He lets me, do extra after we get done working out. Sometime after we get done working out, we're both sweating, and he's like, I'm getting out of here. And I'm like, well, I got to do abs. I got to go run some. And he lets me do my extra stuff, and he just reminds me, like, don't do too much. But here at the gym, when you ask me that question, this is you versus you. I don't worry about my opponents. I'm getting ready to fight against myself.
Wow.
And Hanna Gabriel is not better than me. None of these girls are better than me. So I'll be doing myself a disservice.
I love that.
Get ready for them. I'm getting ready to fight against me, and hopefully a younger me comes up and try to dethrone me so I can kick her ass.
Oh, thank you very much, Claressa Shields, champion, Olympic winner, and two-time champion John David Jackson. Thank y'all. I really appreciate this.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.